Hello.
Hello.
How are you guys doing today?
I'm doing good.
Good. Well, my name is Sarah Nisha. I'll be your therapist for today. Um, I would like to start off first with saying that anything that takes place within this session or next couple of sessions will be confidential. I want you guys to feel like this is a safe place for you guys to discuss anything. I can say that if I do feel like there's something that can cause potential harm to either you or your children or anyone, I am mandated to report it as I am mandated to report it. But other than that, I would just like to say that everything will be kept confidential.
Okay, thank you.
I would like to start off by saying how have your day been going so far?
It's been going. We kind of have that tension because the issue over here. But overall, just seeing my kids' face makes me happy.
Okay. And how has your day been?
My day going good.
Good.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'll start off with what brings you in today.
Okay, well, it's kind of hard to, touch upon it. It's a very big matter right now between us two. We've been married for around 10 years, and the last couple of 3 years, well, 3 years, his gambling has been an issue. It's affecting our children. It's also have been, been a burden for me because it's like I, take on the bills by myself because the bills definitely have been piling up since, he gambles all his money away on at casinos, on games, football, basketball, soccer, it doesn't matter. Anything can bet on, he does. And it's just literally out of control. Like I honestly am leaning towards divorce, but of course I will come to you as a therapist and see if you can help out our marriage in any sort. Because, we have been married for 10 years and our kids are we have two kids, a girl and a boy who's 8 and 5. So this is kind of a crucial time in their life that I feel like their parents should be still together. So I just want to, like I said, come here and talk to you and see if we can work on his gambling issue.
Okay. And how would you describe your gambling issue?
It's definitely an issue, I've been going on for years, Um, it's bad. I know it's bad. I need help for it, I need to do better.
Okay. And when you say for years, how long?
So I was young, because my pops used to gamble, so,
Okay.
yeah, so that's been there for me.
Okay. So you would say when it first started, it was kind of just something you would do as a hobby or for
Yeah, it
fun?
started out innocently, everything else started innocent,
And now, how would you rate how bad your gambling addiction is, with 10 being the worst and 1 being not bad at
Eight,
all?
9,
Mm,
8, 9.
okay. Would you agree with that?
No, I would say definitely a 10 for sure. Because we go back and forth on it every day. And like I said, it's like with our kids, he's there but not there. Like he goes probably twice, 2, 3 times a day, um, for 7 days in a week. So every day. I remember my moment where I was like, this has to move on was definitely when our 5 years old. She was 4 at the time. She was turning 5. 5 is a big, year in a kid's life, and I was planning the birthday party by myself. I was like, okay, cool, I'm the mom, whatever. But when it came to the day of the actual party, he came about 2, 3 hours late because he was at the casino, with his friends. And at the beginning, I'm not gonna lie, we were doing it together as a couple on the weekends to get away from the kids. However, it's starting to get, like I said, the past 2 years, it's been extremely worse. It's like I'm raising the kids by myself. I'm literally like the man of the house because he's always out gambling and stuff. So it's been really rough.
So tell me, how does that make you feel with her saying that sees herself as the man of the house?
It's sad that she feels that way, what I mean? I am a man of the house, but it shows that I really step up, what I mean? And solve the problem,
Have you been making any steps or progress to kind of changing?
Honestly, no, I'm not.
Mm.
Uh,
So when she comes to you, like you guys, I'm sure you guys have arguments and do the same thing. You just kind of just take it and.
I hear it, but like I know I should do it, but I don't. You know what I mean? Because it's been years build up, so it's not like I just stop it in one day.
Can you tell me a time when things wasn't this worse?
Sure. It was when our kids were younger. Like I said, that's when we started going out, with friends, like on the weekends here and there. And he wouldn't go as much because when the kids were younger, of course, I needed more help. Bills were being paid. I didn't have to do overtime at my job. It was, if you gamble, I'll be okay, I'll go with you. It honestly wasn't bad. It was like a social thing. It was kind of like a date night type deal, especially if we do it with friends, like a double date type deal. But like I said, the last 2 years, it's been bad. I guess for him, what he tells me is how he releases, stress because I've had a solid job. However, with him, he's been in between jobs just because of career he has chosen. But I don't think gambling is the way to release. Of course, it's not my habit, so I can't really speak on that. But that's his reasoning of why he does it. I guess with his father, that's what he did as well. So I guess he's just a good example.
Okay. And do you agree with that?
Yeah.
With everything she's saying? Okay, so I'm going to ask a question. It's going to seem a little strange. If you were to, we're in the session and you go home and you go to sleep and when you wake up, you realize like things are different, like a miracle has happened. Can you kind of tell me what that day would look like for you?
I probably would spend time with my kids, my wife, take my career seriously, live a healthier lifestyle, just, normal stuff that I have not been doing,
Mm-hmm. So do you see gambling not at all in the picture or maybe just a little less when you do that?
No, I don't want it. It's a thing I want to continue to do.
Okay. And same question for you. If you were to wake up and realize a miracle has happened, how would you know that miracle has happened? What would be different?
He would wake up and help me get the kids ready to go to school. We'll both go to work, both pick up the kids, actually have dinner together as a family and discuss, how the kids' days has been or how our day has been at work. Go on dates more, spend more time together. It's been a while since we've been on a date. Actually go to our son's soccer game and stuff like that. Just doing normal family time. Like I said, it's like I've been doing everything by myself.
Mm-hmm. And how do you feel hearing your wife, actually say that she's been doing everything herself?
That makes me feel bad. You know what I mean? I don't want her to feel alone. It's my son to get looked.
Okay. And how on a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being the worst and 1 being not worse at all, how would you rate your marriage right now because of your addiction?
7.
I'll lean more towards a 9. I won't do it exactly a 10 because I'm here now. I'll say a 9 only because the back and forth on it every day, affecting our kids, that's a big deal to me. Like I said, that's his crutch, so of course he's not gonna put it all the way max to 9 like me. But yeah, I'll give it a 9 for sure.
Okay. Can you see yourself changing or, for the sake of your family and your kids?
Yeah, of course, I want to do better, so I definitely take steps to change it.
Mm-hmm. And I just want to acknowledge the fact that, that you are willing to change and you can see the damage it is doing, to your wife and your kids. you're open to the idea of working on it, and you're open to the idea
Yeah.
of working on.
Yeah, actually,
Okay.
us coming here is a big step. So I know that us coming here, automatically I see change within him.
Okay.
You know, and then me actually saying, okay, I'm willing to talk about it without being upset or anything about it. That's how I know it's a big step for me. So I guess coming here definitely to see you is a
Okay, so I'm glad to hear you both are both willing to, work through this, and you're willing as his wife to stand by him, as he try to get through this time because he is going to need your support. I would like to give you guys some homework, just something simple, nothing, out of control. I would just like for you guys to sometime this week to take 1 hour of just time for you two, no kids, no gambling, maybe you put the kids to bed and it's just an hour for you two to actually spend some time together to kind of get your marriage back on track. How does that sound?
that sounds good. That should be doable. An hour shouldn't be too terribly long.
Maybe just dinner and
Yeah.
nothing. Just have some time to talk. Okay. Well, I do appreciate you guys for coming in today, and I look forward to seeing you next week.
Alright,
Thank you.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Bye.